Hey, what's going on, guys? Trevor here, back with another opening. This time we're opening magic cards because the last video I made was Riftbound and I'm not in Hong Kong anymore, so I literally can't get any more product unless I kind of shaft myself on shipping. But yeah, this was the goal, was to crack some magic and to have some videos on it because, you know, this is my main game. And it has been for the last decade plus. Here we got MagicCon, I believe is Las Vegas or Chicago. It's probably Chicago. Mystery Booster 2, Mystery Booster 2 is the name of the game today. But decided to show you guys just what exactly is in this. It's actually not that big. Like, it's really not. I could probably fit these two collector booster boxes in here, and that's pretty much like all the space. Like, it's a lot smaller than I remembered. But yeah, let's get right into it. Got this for 370 CAD. So I don't really know what that is in USD. I'll let you guys figure that one out. If I have to do the math quickly, it's like, I don't know, probably like 260, I think. 260 USD. But the cards themselves, if I just trade them into a store, I could probably get like a good 70 bucks for them. So I effectively pay 220 USD for this. And then secret layer here, there is a ponder, there is the first sliver. Really cool. I hope they do more of these actually, like the Future Sight, Full Ultraman. Oh, and Sarah, right. Really cool stuff. Yeah, Ponder's going for around like $7 to $10. This is going around for like 30, and then Sarah is like, well, we don't really talk about Sarah. But yeah, really cool selection of cards. I remember back then they used to do a lot more. Like, they would put a lot more boosters and a lot more product into these, and now it's just like special promo cards. I'm not gonna crack this secret lair because I might go sell it, but it's really cool. There is Animar, and the art is really sick. Yeah, but yeah, let's go crack this up now that we're here. 24 packs. I don't even know where to start. Not 36, 24. So the box is a lot smaller. Ooh. Okay, readjust that. Probably the most fun limited set, period, as Gavin Newthray, aka Richard Garfield's godson, intended. Yeah, drafted this twice, and it was really fun both times. I remember one time, one of my opponents, shout out to Austin, he Minsc and booed me turn 2 in 3 games. That's right, 3 games. So I actually was able to pick up a whole ass game and survive a turn 2 Minsc and boo. But aside from that, the set in general is really fun. Witching Well. I don't really know what are like hits. Gamekeeper looks like kind of a hit. That's cool. Burning Tree Emissary. Nexus of Fate is definitely a hit. And then, I don't know what the heck these are. Worst Fears. That's scary. Okay. Pay 2. Okay, that's cool. I've always wanted to make a commander deck of just this. I don't know who the commander would be. I guess they would also have to be like white border. The problem is though, there's no foils. And I really like my foils. They did print recently, or I guess it's still black bordered, but they did recently print in a secret lair white bordered basic lands. So, you know, there's potential for white border stuff in. Who knows? Ghostly Salvage, Regisaur's funny, Spirit of the Labyrinth, Cabal Ritual. Okay, that's nice. Cabal Rituali. I guess I'm gonna separate them like so. Oh! Whoops. That's fun to see. Okay. Probably gotta figure out a better setup for this, but it's fine. Serrated Leopard. Cabal Ritual feels like a hit. Let me actually take these boxes out so then I have more space. This is gonna probably be a very long pack opening as opposed to the Riftbound ones, because the 24 pack Riftbound openings were 5 cards each. 5 cards each. Not 15 or was it 14? Yeah, no, 15. Okay, so actually we went back, because a lot of the standard sets nowadays are 14 card packs, but no, this time we're back to the OG 15. Superman, Ludo core. So many nice like old border stuff. Warm Power Stone, Tendrils of Agony, Show and Tell. Okay, Show and Tell's sick. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of just like, you know, good $5 to $7 cards in here somewhere, and it's just, you know, it's really nice to see them. Going back through memory lane, I haven't really played the game for a long time, more than others, but not like the 30-year history or so. So there's still a lot of cards. Oh no, and there's a malfunction again. That is crazy. Okay, I gotta need to figure this out afterwards. Dissipate. Dissipate's this old? I remember it being Sir Conrad. I remember it being in Innistrad, Moment's Peace, Treetop Village, Desertion, Goblin Guide, Winds of Change. Okay, Goblin Guide is white bordered. That's cool. Desertion though. All right. Let's see. Wonder Strike, Piracy Charm. Love this Tolarian Terror. Dead Weight. This is Judgment. What is this? Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, Friends Forever. What? They just randomly put this in here. Okay, this is probably a dud pack. Yeah, I don't know any of these cards. Maddening Hex seems pretty cool though. Lutri? That's cool. Even without the fake cards, like the Lutri or whatever, I think it's still like a really cool draft environment. Just Chaos Draft in general. It's so nice. Chain of Smog, Flame Slash, Pearl Shard. Oh, so this is, there's one called Crystal Shard, I think. That's like, there's like a cycle of these from Mirrodin. Insult to Injury, Arcane Lighthouse, Soul Ring. Okay, Soul Ring's cool. And then, this is really funny. So, there's like actually a stain on this, but I think it's on purpose. And then behind it is literally, you know, the Ridden-Seri. I guess they're doing that with like all of them. Yeah, because I can see the backgrounds in them. Soul Ring should be something though. Arcane Lighthouse should also be like a couple bucks, I think. That's really cool though. Soul Ring in fun is... Soul Ring in fun? Soul Ring Unlimited is always fun. Gold Knight Commander. Okay. Electrostatic Field. Terramorph, okay. Hammerback Walker. Dak Faden! Okay. The Dak Faden just spawns out of nowhere. Yeah, gain control of target artifact is always fun. He would probably be one of those cards I want to play. If I could make any Planeswalker like legal as a commander, he would probably be in like my top 5 that I'd want to just try out and see what crazy stuff I can do with it. Tolaria West. Dang. Okay. So just like a whole bunch of Searing Blaze. Whoa. Okay. Arcanus. Okay. Lavinia. Mary's Gal. Mary's Gal is cool. Mary's Gal is a few bucks. Trying to make it to 220. I don't know how likely that's going to be. I'm going to try to get as close as I can to 220 USD or 300 CAD. Mary's Gal, really, really fun. Play it in my Tarask commander deck. Shout out to George for letting me copy / steal his deck. Smile. Lumberjack, Overgrowth. Mystic Monastery. Okay. Noble Hierarch. This used to be like $1 trillion, I remember. Noxus Revival. Okay. Aether Vial. Holy. Just like a lot of really crazy hits in here. Noxious Revival as well. Noble Hierarch is probably like $4 now or something, but yeah, Noxious Revival. Damn. Aether Vial too. Damn. You know? Radiance Judgment. Could they put Cryptic Spires in here? Okay. Yeah. As chaotic as it could get. I've never seen this card in my life. Sacrifice this creature, you may sacrifice, exile the... Okay, this seems like a lot of work, but, you know, 2/3 Death Touch for 2. It's not that bad. And I don't know any of these other cards, too. Interesting. Okay, so this, like, kind of prevents you from getting board wiped? The paradoxical outcome? Okay. Sure. Sure. Just cracking the box for no value. But all good, because you guys are here with me. That's funny. There's got to be, like, something you could do in Commander with a whole bunch of those effects. But definitely would have to be probably played in, like, only bracket 2, where creatures thrive. Haunt of Hightower, Mythic, sick. That's cool. That's really cool. Thought-Fizzle, that's also really cool. Standstill, aww. I think that card was in Wilds of Eldraine in like the bonus sheet with all the enchantments. So people would literally draft that and then play the most awkward games of Limited ever. Because whoever blinks first gives their opponent a recall. Flashmark Marauder. Goblin Slide. What the heck? Exile Nullet. Okay. What is this? Cast a spell only during your... It's like the most sideboard card of all sideboard cards. I don't know if it's good. Serum Powder is funny though. Serum Powder is really funny. Always want to try it in Commander. You have to exile all of your cards though. So I guess you're exiling itself too. And then if you just draw it, it's just good old 3 mana rock. Not like we don't already have enough of those. Reanimate's a good hit. Reanimate is a good common hit. Don't know if Ristic Study is in this. What the heck? There's Japanese cards in here? And then it's just flavor text. Okay. Yeah, 5 mana 10/10, but you like have to come all call first. Huge. But you have to be exactly in green. They just put Japanese cards in here. I guess it's because it's vanilla. So then they're like, oh, you know, the players will figure it out, you know? It's like... I should actually do some research after this and see if there are any other Japanese cards. Kami Pulse Hope. But yeah, any other Japanese cards aside from that. That's really funny. Scale up. Cataclysm, board wipe. Yeah, all the board wipes. Gets around a lot of stuff, which is nice. Calling the Weak, I guess. And then Energy Flux, I also guess. All artifacts. Awesome. Anti-artifact synergy. We love to flip and see it. That's huge. That is really huge. Okay. Let's see. Flurry Sliver. Flurry Sliver. More with nature. Golden Pick. Oh, okay. This should be, I think, a sort of hit. Jumpstart cards are quite hard to come by, if I remember correctly. Leyline of the Void. Okay. Pact of Negation. Dude, these packs are just like banger after banger after flipping banger. No wonder they're like 20 CAD a pack, which is what, like 14 USD a pack, I think they go for. Alright. Far Wanderings in Old Border too, in Torment? Torment? I think it's Torment. Gideon! Ooh. I wish I could play this guy in Limited. Seems fun. All the Gideon Planeswalkers are like, you just make him a dude. Path to Exile is a good hit. Ooh, and then give her rooms! Okay, so this is the foil in the box. I am quite upset that I opened this specifically for 2 reasons. One is I already bought an Old Border like etched foil from MH2 or MH3 for my Commander deck, and then now to open this. And also the value is not that great, but it's fine. This box has already been like quite good. If we could open a second foil, that'd be insane. But I'm also greedy as fuck. But Giver of Runes, really nice to see, really cool to see. Imperial Link, the Colony, Alayla. Okay. Once Upon a Time, Mana Short? Okay, yeah. So I guess like you force your opponent to just play stuff immediately, like you're forced on the top and then play stuff at instant speed, or else just like everything goes out the window. Okay. Rending Volley, Pirate's Bob-omb, Jungle Lion. Okay. Chromatic Sphere, Lightning, Skelemental, Comet, and Ruination. Good pupper. Very, very good pupper. Renin 1, sorry, what? Okay. That's cool. Yeah. I guess so. Wait, it's a land play. Wait, so it doesn't cost it. I just play it as land. Okay, yeah. Don't we already have Renin 6? And then Renin 7? We gotta finish 2 to 5, right? Like now that we have 1, like we got it, right? Like Watsy, what you doing? Force Spike is funny. What? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Okay. Ghost Quarter, okay. Relic of Progenitus, okay. So just all the sideboard cards, Ghost Quarter and Relic. Damn. Okie dokie. Let's see. Down to our last few packs. Sticky Fingers, Mission, Horned, a lot of slivers. I wonder if it's possible to actually draft slivers in here. Minsc and Boo. Okay. Settle the Wreckage. Board Wipe, Numero Dos. Minsc and Boo. Sengir Vampire. Lost 4 packs. It's so fun opening these packs, even if it's just for the sake of opening them. There's like so much cool stuff to see. Like when I go back through the commons and stuff, there's gonna be a lot of really cool stuff. Windfall is just, yeah, it's just here. All right. Containment Construct, Smuggler's Copter, yeah. Veil of Simmer, yeah. Underworld Breach, yeah. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Blink of an Eye. Go Blank, okay. Land Grant, you maybe... Okay. Into your hand, okay. Hearthstone, yeah. That's cool. Hazoret, alright. And then, what the heck is this? Okay, so 5/5 for 3, and then Gush. Gush. Wasn't there some dude who wrote a whole ass book on Gush? I think I saw a video on it. The video was made like 10 years ago, and then this guy was interviewing the author of Gush. It's like legacy staple back then. Apparently, like you could write a whole thesis on how to use Gush. Stoneheart Dignitary is nice, but yeah, Gush. Swans, okay. This is, I believe, a group hug card. Okay, so the lands are actually quite rare. This is only our first Death Shadow. This is only our first snow-covered land, or a whiteboard in the entire box. I thought they were a lot more common, but I guess not. I have like 15 of them in the Terras deck without extra planar lands. I realized later just exactly why I was running snow-covered forests over basic forests. I'm trying to sell them all, but yeah, if they're this rare, they should retain some semblance of value down the road, right? Anyways, down to our last pack. Spreading Seas is funny. Okay, yeah, right. Wordless Spark. Shit ton of uncommon planeswalkers. The Mirror Infiltrator with Transmute is nice. Arcades. Okay. Arcades is cool. Very, very cool. Mishra's Bauble, yeah. And then Equilibrium. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay 1. Okay, that's funny. Hosted creatures. At this route, no. Okay, no. I'm good on that. Let's take a look just one more time through what I pulled, because this is like some really funky shit. Like some actual funky ass shit. Cabal Ritual just hanging out there. It's gonna be really fun to see just how much value I can get out of these cards. Muxus, this. The highlight, honestly, is the big dino. Yeah. Nexus of Fate. right out the gates was really cool as well. Underworld Breach, Pact, Temporal, Aether Valamir's Gal, Soul Ring, Winds of Change Showing. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of weird legacy staples in here. I don't know if they're legacy staples anymore, but they definitely used to be. And these white border cards look so sick. Cabal Coffers. Yeah, so sick. Yeah. It's just so, it's weird, but it's also really cool. Just like doing this and just seeing a whole bunch of white. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I really got to figure out a better setup for this. Giver of Runes as well as the final card. But yeah, gonna be cracking Edge of Eternities with my friend Josh. I think tomorrow, gonna film that and upload it in the next few days. And maybe crack the Duskmourn box, or I would try to sell it and then maybe use the money for another Edge of Eternities, because I know the Edge box is really, really fun to crack. Watched a lot of videos on it. But yeah, this was pretty good. I think I'll probably do more of these. If the price is right, I'm down to crack these boxes, because it's actually like really fun. And I mean, we're effectively going gambling with this, seeing if we can pull one of the chase foils. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching and continuing the support on the channel. I will see you guys all next time. Peace.